The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears.
I expected you to put up a better fight with the Packers. What you doing, Blaze? It's 7-7.
It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Arkansas.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And now an audible here into something else.
Second and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
But now he appears to be in some pain. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Get somewhere, Caleb. Get somewhere, Caleb.
Run gets him 9 yards at a first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no
Mike Washington, you ain't got to come back. No more.
And got his guys a first down.
We don't even want you back in to get hurt. You got a playoff game, playoff run to make.
At the 47. A strong
Ooh,
run.
I see the Saints.
Down to the 42, 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Williams. Throw right side taken in by Odunze.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line.
You look good right now.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A nice game there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
They'll run on first down. It's Reed.
And they might grab with the backside.
15 for a pickup of 4.
Throwing is Williams.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And a gain of 5. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football
Hey, LeBron got 3,500. I see.
Back involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him too. That makes things really difficult.
Get him up out of here, man. Get him up out of here.
Could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's
Get him
point
up
of
out of
view,
here, guys.
that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now
Get 'em
they
up
might
out of
have
here,
their heads
guys.
down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Off the play fake, it's Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Rome Odunze.
If it wasn't for the glitch guys like Chris beating him, I'd probably be in the MVP race.
The Knights' first points on the board as they take
With Chris being king of Memphis with the no huddle,
Santos with the extra point.
I'll probably win the
Makes
MVP.
the score 7-0.
Just saying.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Chris B over there putting 100 on him.
And he's up past
I ain't got no
the
choice.
20 to
I ain't got no
22
chance.
yard line.
At the MVP. And ain't putting up no kind of fight.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 22.
60 red. 60 red.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Blue strike.
From the 24.
Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Love from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a
Come on,
Packers first down.
push.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Set. Hut. Black. 95. Slide through. Hut.
Love.
Come on, man.
You look at this Bears defense.
They were very strong last
last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Love from the gun.
Good hit, boy.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Blaster, 6. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. The swing right out wide to Jacobs.
Good shot, Swift.
And
Good
this
shot,
won't
Swift.
be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. On 4th down, Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Ready?
Throwing. Love.
Oh!
And nowhere to fit that
God.
football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
What are we doing?
It sort of looks like there's still some fight in them on this.
Fellas, he gave us a pick.
Seemed like things were headed for the red zone.
He ran this guy out the way.
Defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here we go. Check, huh?
Again, it's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out the way,
9
fellas.
yards,
We
not
got
quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. You yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw left side complete.
What's up, boy?
That's Lloyd.
Tuck Muhammad.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be
Tuck
2nd
Muhammad.
down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Green jack. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's Love.
Good tackle.
Complete. And the defender all over him that time.
Like
It's
that
gonna
shit,
lead
Josh.
to 3rd down.
Like this shit, Jones.
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Red, 38. Light blue. Blue striker. Cut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The
3 guys.
There enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up
That takes 3.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion.
Go ahead.
And now since it's 4th down, that's
Go ahead, I can tell.
situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Squirrel.
The Bears take over first down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Don't show the game, Mike. Go sit down, Mike Washington.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little
Hold
bit.
on to the rock, boy.
And will they maintain?
Way to hold on to it.
It's time to find out. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lift their chops.
Right, let Mike just come through.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looks like they'll move things around here. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
Stripling, I saw you, boy.
Second down. The Bears at 11-3 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's complete.
Yeah, get to the first down, my boy.
Short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
Oh, my God.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 65 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score. Packers 10, Bears 7.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach.
Y'all bullshit
next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Thomas brings it in. And he's going to get this inside
Look at myself,
the 30.
Biggie Angels.
On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers.
To the air, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
9 yards.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him.
We look
Really
good,
trying to move him
fellas.
a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
To throw, Williams.
Look at Michael Boston.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, there's still
Whoop,
time
my
to
guy.
rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
What? Too many injuries for latency. Too many
First
injuries for
down, a bit of a
latency.
disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
To throw, it's Williams.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of
Nah.
bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Great job here by this defense. They try to bring the receiver from one side of the field to the other, hoping he'll get lost in the wash. But a really nice job there to make a quick tackle and force 4th and goal.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And that is caught. Touchdown.
I knew he was going to be watching the fullback, guys.
Rome Odunze.
With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
Look
And
at
the Bears take the
He
chance.
went down there himself.
4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Williams going to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And they don't get it.
Get the ball down, man.
Point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
Okay,
And you
get
saw
back
the
over there.
celebration. pure, unbridled joy after that.
Josh Jacobs ain't that fucking fast, dog.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And running with power here. He's still on his feet.
Gotta do it too much.
Him down near the 20-yard line.
I forgot the Blaze go to the running back like Google.
Two big plays
Got
right in
my
succession
fault.
as this one goes for 27.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him
Go
do
to
his
offense.
thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good
Steve.
there, and it's second down.
Defense, what?
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
To the air again. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. 4 yards the gain, and it'll
They have what?
third down.
A catch?
Let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size,
That's a catch?
it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right,
Stop
tried to work his way back to his left.
Gotta stop.
Just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Bullshit. Catch.
Now the Bears going to call the first.
Anything's catch and fumble.
As the
Nigga dropped the ball.
with a little under a minute to go in this first
Nigga
half.
dropped the ball, man.
Ready.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Ready. Set.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Here we go.
Will set up for the
Black.
two-point
95.
conversion.
Black shot.
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
I mean, Jordan Love was finna walk us down anyway.
Ball here at their own 35-yard line.
16.
God damn.
So the
Your
Packer
love beat
kickoff
Chris
team
Watson.
set to go as they will kick this one away. And no return
That's crazy.
here for White. It'll be a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jordan Love beat Christian Watson.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, y'all get sick.
They'll keep it on the ground. Green. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Reed. The Packers going to use one of their
Coach calling that
timeouts.
fun. We going.
As they'll stop
We
with
going.
17 seconds to go in this first half
Going.
of action.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run
Get the
and
ball
shoots
back
through
some.
to make the play in the backfield.
Fuck them.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh!
Push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. So
Oh,
certainly
let me squeeze through there, man.
And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Down. 52 blue. Smash red. Blue striker. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. Bear sack. And now a timeout defensively.
Waiting on Jacobs right here.
Play, so they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Love looking to throw it. This is intercepted.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And
You got for me, Caleb?
another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing,
Right.
Charles, but boy, to start the second
We ain't
half,
giving up a 3.
kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side.
We ain't giving up a 3.
You and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now, I guarantee he's been
I ain't got
saying
3
this one. We
points,
can
man.
get it, coach.
Just
We can
3.
get it. And that
Just
came
3.
together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Cut.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Love now.
Boy, good pick.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And he'll take
What?
this across midfield and inside the 45.
Boy.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return.
Way to be an
tacked on.
athlete.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the
Way to
QB.
go get it out the air,
And I
boy.
just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested.
Why y'all can't block that?
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
That's on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
That's not
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll keep it on the ground. And
Fellas,
again, the run defense stout this time.
they run defense ain't that fucking good.
No more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run
It ain't.
defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third down at 13. Looking to throw is Williams. Targeting Thomas on the
Boy, get him!
catch. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Get right.
Throwing is Williams. Rifles
That is set up.
it's going to be intercepted.
Waited on my sheep.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And nearly a touchdown as they
Do it anyway. I saw him drop it.
at about the 3-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and
They
his
go
coaching staff
bullshit,
will
Bob.
be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Black swap. Set. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him
Sonny.
2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd
Lorenzo.
down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Ready. 50. Green. Ready.
Lloyd going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got through, but could not get the ball over the
What we
choke.
got, fellas? Got one more left,
It's
fellas?
closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
One more left, fellas?
Let's go now. Set.
They'll run it with Jacobs.
Nope.
He's going to
Nope.
take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The Packer offense enjoying the ball staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Ready.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Alright, fellas. Definitely bullshitted. We definitely bullshitted, fellas. Put ourselves in a bad spot.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Williams. To the right side and complete to Thomas. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Oh, my God!
Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
13 yards.
Now they'll change things up.
3rd down and 7.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Play action. Now Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. And that'll be incomplete.
What same catch they gave you?
Couldn't hang on.
They gave you a catch on that. Give me one.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, here's Williams. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Well, that one drops down.
Man, come on, dog.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Y'all gave him the catch.
Another attempt.
Y'all gave him the catch. Same play. Same animation.
It comes to mind.
Gave him the
They have
catch.
to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw. Williams. And he's going to be
That's not my cross.
at the 15-yard line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Williams. Touchdown. Colston Loveland. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because
Oh, my God!
he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass.
Oh, it's
Exactly
my
where it
trash.
needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
There's a nice move. Oh, it's some hidden
Offensive line hurt me right now. Hurt me, fellas. Hurt me.
On the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. You yellow. Cut.
Throwing. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Set. Ready. Ref yellow. 43. Cut.
Love. That's caught.
Great
Downfield
shots.
is Golden.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34.
Fight 60. 33. Set.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
Look at this, man. Look at this.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, 33 yards.
And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Point after here coming up. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score. Packers 31, Bears 19.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
16 yards. And the Bears.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Williams looking to do it himself.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
2nd and 5.
Williams look.
And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 16.
From the gun, here's Williams. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, They still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, my God.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That went out wide and intercepted.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 22 needle, yellow, 22. Ready?
Following the interception, Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. It's an important touchdown.
Yeah, we stuck it up second
half.
half.
Now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight
Stuck it
game
up.
until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Game changed when we called the fumble. They call it a catch. That was a big play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's downfield. He's got Rodman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And the man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Mike Boston is coming.
We've seen this
Coming,
a few
guys.
times in this game. Offensive line,
It hit me every play.
unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Pass complete to Loveland. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss. And
And a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Come on, man. Anything that can go wrong.
It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Yellow.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Bro, they ain't call that a catch.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They want to call that one a catch?
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
95. Striker, 3-3. Slide through.
They'll send Reed in motion left.
Now Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. Now inside the 25. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Yup, guys.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20.
Let me see something. Let me check something. All right, guys. He ain't getting the ball back. He will not see this ball back. He will not see the ball back, guys.
Guys will go to work at the
You won't see the ball back, fellas. Sorry. Tuning in. X-Blaze is not getting his ball back. I don't care what we got to do. He got 384. That's it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive.
Got to keep him under 450. Keep my speed.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because
Nope.
it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
And now they're going to get him down right
Need
now.
one first down, fellas. I need one first down, B.
Looking to throw. Moss.
Look at this. Look at this. Ha!
But this will get out
What?
of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline.
Man trying to strip the ball and everything,
Saves
guys.
the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover.
Keep him under 450. He won't see the ball again.
Even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree.
Yes. Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you play defense.
I took a shot.
From the 38 now, his second.
And then it took Caleb Williams out.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit. Maybe
Blaze, he didn't get his ball back, man.
The run that they got.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
I don't need no consolation, nothing.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
That's a really nice job.
Protecting
it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ain't no 450, man.
He will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Packers.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Reed. Pushes past him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most
No
part.
D.
Powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Off the bootleg. Moss.
Throw right side taken in by Odunze.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there. And he's got a Bears touchdown.
Watch this guy. He need about 70 yards. I'm finna kick an onside kick. He ain't gonna have about 40 to get.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion.
Onside kick.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach
Onside kick. Out of bounds.
Focus, focus, focus.
Yep.
Watch it all the way in.
40 yards, guys. That's all you get. No matter what. No matter what. That's how you preserve your speed, fellas. One-on-one. One-on-one. How to preserve your speed. Game over with. Ain't no sense in trying to do nothing else.
Again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Anyway, it's gonna do me any old kind of way.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Now this thrown deep for Kraft.
They just don't do me any old kind of way. Trying to run his, trying to get his speed. I got a playoff game, Blaze. Trying to take my speed. You ain't even in the playoffs.
Ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first to their
You ain't even in the playoffs, man.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Ain't even in the playoffs. Trying to take my speed.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Right, 95. Claws red. Smash, red. Spike, white. Set.
Love now.
Working the middle of the field. He's got
They let the nigga catch it, bitch.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The chain gang hustling to catch up.
They
Here's
still let
first
the
and
nigga
goal
catch the
from
ball,
just
which is
inside the
amazing.
10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, a 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Hold on, let me check. 4:30, fellas. He got 4:30.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's.
That's how you preserve your speed right there, Guru.
I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Love throwing for it.
And this is
I mean, they let Kraft do whatever you want to do this game anyway.
They continue to pour it on here in the
But I fumbled and everything.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to
Man
watch
didn't love us
offenses.
this game.
They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, so
Man showed no love.
from our perspective, how'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Packers, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Show y'all guys how to keep your speeds. Main schedule. 4:30, fellas. Under 4:50. Oak Central. Phillies. You got your speed. You got all your speed, fellas. Under 450.